Hi everybody, my name is Heidi Rose and today I am doing a presentation on Aurora Chiropractic Clinic. I chose to do a chiropractic clinic as the main business for my marketing project because this is most likely a business that my husband and I will be starting in the future. He is going to be going to chiropractic school very shortly, and in about 3.5 years he will be done and most likely opening his own business. Most chiropractors coming out of college will open their own business because there's not a lot of positions in hospitals or regular clinics because it is more of a specialty in its own. So most of them are individually owned. Sometimes you will find partnerships and very rarely chiropractic clinics with multiple doctors. But for Nebraska, it is pretty common to see just a regular standing clinic. So first, a little overview of what this would look like. It would be located in Aurora, Nebraska, central Nebraska, we love this community because it is close enough to Lincoln and Omaha where you can still get out and do stuff, but it still has that small town Nebraska feel and is growing, and there's just a great community there to support it. And we just really want to reach out to those people and improve their quality of life and just be able to treat them with dignity and respect as they should be treated, regardless of age, gender, or race. Next, let me talk a little bit about the people that we would be bringing into our clinic, our target market. Every person can benefit from chiropractic care. So it's hard to say there's an exclusive group that we can only market to, which isn't the case. But for this marketing plan, we will be reaching primarily to the younger generation, students, families, and the surrounding communities. More specifically, Aurora, obviously, as that is the hub of the clinic, Giltner, which is only about 20 miles away, and Central City, again, 20 miles away. So both of these communities, as well as even the smaller farms and really small communities that come around them, would be able to benefit from chiropractic care. Also, the families with young children, wanting to make sure that their kids are healthy, growing up healthy, this can be such a huge benefit for them because it can actually reduce the amount of times you have to go see a primary care physician, because keeping the body in line and the body running functionally and smoothly can really improve your overall health and decrease the amount of times that you have illnesses, such as even the flu, just keeping your body in line. So we'd really be focusing on kind of that younger to middle age range, into the students with the athletes, injuries and stuff that can happen there, but mostly the families, the working class, people who are constantly putting stress on their bodies, so they just keep their muscles in line and provide relief for them. Next, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the external environment surrounding Aurora Chiropractic Clinic. So there are currently 3 chiropractors in the Aurora area: Dr. Grease, Dr. Martinson, and Dr. Salins, all having their own little niche that they focus on. But this is a concern going into this place because there is already competitors there. People already have a place that they go to, a chiropractor that they love and trust. So it would definitely be coming in and trying to grab new people who haven't had chiropractic care before. Also, another concern is the upcoming presidential election. With healthcare, that is become a big talk in today's society. It has affected the chiropractic realm of medicine because not a lot of insurance companies support chiropractic as being a valid reason to go to the doctor. And so a lot of healthcare companies and insurances will not pay for chiropractic care. So with new healthcare reforms coming up, with a new president getting in place, these are factors that could alter what insurances will do with chiropractic, if they will be sending more people, less people, if the patient has more freedom to choose, if less freedom to choose, how that'll all work out. A couple other things I want to talk about is just the electronic medical records, EMR. You may have heard about this in the news. A lot of companies did have to switch to fully electronic medical records to meet meaningful use. Another thing that was come under the new Healthcare Act, and being able to store medical records electronically, so doing away with paper files and going to a completely cloud-based way of running your business, doing billing, checking in and out patients, different things like that. So this is a concern as this may change, and it is a very expensive process. So buying an EMR service is very expensive. So this is definitely something that can be changing constantly as technology is changing. And so it really makes you uncertain when you want to purchase an EMR. But this is just something to think about when starting up this business. And again, society is valuing natural remedies way more than they ever have before, and not wanting to be pumping chemicals in our body, and focusing on more organic and whole foods, as they have been known to cause certain types of diseases, which is great because chiropractic is a natural process. It is a natural way of relieving the body, keeping the body in line, keeping the body functioning healthy. So these are all external factors that will dictate how and the business will run. Next, I want to break it down just a little bit with SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The strengths is that there are a lot of patients in the Aurora area because Aurora is a growing community. It's located in a great spot. It's close to the interstate, but it still has that small town feel. You're able to travel easily to the bigger cities, and it has a lot to offer. It's a very whole community, very wholesome community, in a very nice neighborhood, so it would be great for raising families. So there are lots of people there that are continuing to come in, and so there are lots of potential patients. An opportunity is that that Aurora Chiropractic would be located in the heart of Aurora with the growing community. So there's so many patients that would be coming there. But there are competitors already in that area, which does slow down the process of how this would work because people already have someplace to go to, as I mentioned before, with the external environment. Is there already are doctors. Some of them do have specific things, such as one focuses on organic food and organic coffee and nutrition a little more, and one focuses a little more on family. So there is factors like that that do play into wanting to start up this business. Also, insurance and insurance partnerships. Some insurance companies, as I mentioned, do not like chiropractic care and will not work with chiropractors. So patients who have those insurance companies will not want to come to Aurora Chiropractic or any chiropractic facility because they do not accept that type of insurance. I would have to pay out of pocket. So since there already are established chiropractors, there is the threat of not being able to get patients because of the looming insurance period and not being able to be credentialed with those certain insurance companies, resulting in loss of patients. Also, let's move on a little bit and talk about what the pricing would actually look like. These are numbers that I've kind of tweaked a little bit from different chiropractic websites because with constant prices rising and inflation, these prices will probably not be the same in 3 years. So just to kind of break it down, usually what happens when you typically go into a chiropractor is you have your initial consultation. The first time you see the doctor, we're going to do a lot more full body inspection of what is going on. Not only that certain area, maybe your low back is hurting, you're going to be checking out how your hips are, your knees, your shoulders, your neck. Is everything aligned, and what's really causing that pain? From then on, there will often be a therapy such as muscle stimulation or some type of roller bed to kind of get that moving, ultrasound, kind of loosen up those muscles. So that is a whole separate cost often. It's just that therapy and then the hands-on adjustment, whether it be with hands, instruments, that actual physical adjusting of the muscles in that area and the spine. So and often x-rays are a part of that, especially in that initial consultation, because the doctor really wants to know what is going to happen before they continue to adjust, and they don't want to do it poorly, and they want to have the best information possible to make that work. So all of these things kind of go into the pricing element of that. The adjustment then is going to be the most expensive along with x-rays because that is more of the physical nitty-gritty, so to speak, of the whole appointment. Also, because of the insurance thing, I did offer a cash-only discount because with the insurances, it is really expensive to submit claims through insurance. So taking a little cut just to pay cash only is really beneficial, not only to the patient because they get a lower rate, but also to the doctor, and saving them time in filing and waiting to get claims back and so forth. So that's just a little outline of what Aurora Chiropractic would be, what it would be about, how it would function, and what kind of factors are going to affect how the business runs. So just a quick recap, the biggest factors are the competition and the healthcare with the insurance, the changing insurance, and whoever is going to become our next president and how they will handle the healthcare system. So I am really excited that this is hopefully going to be an opportunity that we can pursue. And I was able to get a head start in kind of dissecting what all goes into starting a business, and how this all happens, and what kind of areas need more focus, and just thinking holistically about the process instead of focusing just in the marketing aspect, but also holistically of how this would run, how would you price stuff, how would this break down. So again, we just strive to treat every patient with the respect that they deserve and help them improve their body overall, and just help benefit and align their entire body and improve their quality of life. Thank you for listening to this presentation today, and have a great day.